If you're not sure which of the 4 sets of Surfskate Love wheels are best for you, then let me give you some quick guidelines. We have 2 different sizes, the smaller 65mm and the bigger 70mm, and in each of those sizes we have 2 different durometers, the softer 78A and the harder 81A. So let's start with size. Smaller wheels give you quicker acceleration but lower top speed. Bigger wheels give you slower acceleration but higher top speed. So if you mostly skate in small areas and over smooth surfaces, then you probably want to go with the smaller 65mm wheels. These will be quicker, more nimble, and easier to do snaps and slides than the bigger 70mm wheels. But if you skate over longer distances and rougher terrain, then you probably want to go with the bigger 70mm wheels. These won't be quite as nimble for tight carving, but they'll go faster and feel smoother on rougher surfaces. Now let's talk about durometer, which is the softness or the hardness of the urethane. The durometer scale rating goes from 75A to 100A, and the higher the number, the harder the wheel. So softer wheels like these 78A will give you more grip, while harder wheels like these 81A are easier to slide. Softer wheels will also feel more plush and comfortable when riding over rougher surfaces, and harder wheels are better for smooth surfaces because they're faster. So if you prefer having a lot of grip to feel confident through tight carving, then you probably want to go with the softer 78A durometer. But if you like to do a lot of snaps and slides, and if you want your wheels to release a little bit better, then you probably want to go with the harder 81A durometer. If you ride on mostly rough surfaces, then the 78A will feel more comfortable for you. But if you ride on smooth surfaces such as parks and bowls, then you probably want to go with the harder 81A. So let me put all this together into some bottom line recommendations for particular riding styles and environments. I recommend the 65mm 78A durometer wheels for riders who ride over shorter distances and rougher surfaces and who favor grip over slide. I recommend the 65mm 81A durometer wheels if you do a lot of park and bowl riding and if you want higher speeds, and if your riding style is sharp, tight performance riding with a lot of snaps and slides, because in that case you're going to favor slide over grip. I recommend the 70mm 78A durometer wheels for riders who like to ride their surf skate from point A to point B. You cover a fair amount of distance, you're riding over rougher surfaces, you like to go fast, and you favor grip over slide. And finally, I recommend the 70mm 81A durometer wheels for riders who ride longer distances, you favor slide over grip, and you want to go as fast as possible. So I hope you find this helpful, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any further questions.